Hi, good morning. Today it's Monday, and I just wanted to share some insights with you, which has helped me tremendously, and I'm pretty sure they're going to help you as well. I'm not sure how you started this week. Maybe you were excited because you couldn't wait to get to work, or maybe you felt a bit down because it was Monday again and you had to work, and there might have been so many things waiting for you. Either way, I know that you have things you want to do this week and you want to get done. There are 3 things I want to share with you which can help you to really get things done, and then look back at the end of the week and think, wow, I feel great because I've achieved everything I aimed for. The first thing is asking yourself, why? Why do I want to do the things I need to do? And although it may seem like a simple question, it often is the one question we always forget, but it's the one question that actually gives us the wings to make it happen. Because if you are working towards a great goal, that's the reason why you're doing it. But sometimes we forget that we're working towards a goal and we get distracted. Other people ask us things to do which are not related to our goal, but because we don't want to disappoint people, we say yes in any event. But if you remember that you've got a goal, that you're working towards something amazing, then it's more easy to focus. It's more easy to say, sorry, I can't help you right now, but perhaps ask John and he might be able to help you out, because you are working towards something. You've got this amazing goal you've set for yourself, whether it is working towards a happy customer, whether it is getting your next promotion, whether it is your mission from your own company. I know you've got a goal you're working towards too. So before starting with your to-do list or before planning, ask yourself, why am I doing this again? What's the reason that I want to achieve all this work done? So that's the first question you're going to ask yourself. Why am I doing this? And I see somebody has joined me. Morning. Please let me know where you're watching from, because I love that you're watching. So once you've asked yourself, why do I want to achieve this? Then the next question is, and I think everybody knows this one, is what do I want to achieve? So here comes your to-do list, your tasks. What are the things you want to do that will help you to achieve your goal? And remember, if you've got a larger goal, maybe you should break it down for a goal for this week. But the things you want to do to help you get to that goal is the second step you need to take. So write down your intention, write down what it is you're going to achieve this week. And 2 things. If you're writing it down, it's like making a promise to yourself. So that's very, it resonates well. If you're sharing it even with somebody else, it might be even working better for you. But that's optional, of course. But start with writing it down. Then if you write it down, your to-do list, the one thing, I'm quite an optimistic planner, as I like to call it. So what I used to do is I used to say, I'm going to do 15 things today. And even though I knew already up front it wasn't achievable, I would write it down, which would disappoint me a lot. So my tip to you is, if you're making an overall to-do list, then break it down in chunks that are achievable. So each day, write 3 things down you know you will be able to do that day. 3 things. And the rest, you'll touch on it later. Okay? So first ask yourself, why am I doing this? What's my goal? What do I want to achieve this week? Then the second thing is, what? What am I going to do to achieve that goal? And writing it down makes it more tangible and will help you to set your intention to get it done. And if you really want to make sure you get it done, write down 3 things per day you know you're going to achieve, because that will make you feel amazing. And that leads me to the 3rd step, which is also a step which we often forget, but that's the step that will get you going. The question is, how will you feel if you know that you've achieved all the steps you had in mind? Hey, morning, great that you're watching. How are you? I'm just talking you through 3 tips to make sure that you get things done in a week. The first tip is why you want to do the things you want to do. The second is, what are you going to do? And the last thing is, how will it make you feel if you've done it? Now, I can tell you, I've got a lot on my to-do list this week, and I will be jumping up and down from joy if I know I've achieved all that. And like I said, that's the thing that will keep you going, because it's not always easy, especially if you're an optimistic planner, or if you've got loads on your plate, or there's this pressure of a deadline. You tend to stress and you tend to go like, oh, I need to do it. I know why I want to do it, but I still need to do it. But then take a moment and remember, how will it make you feel when it's done? And if you then remember, oh, I'm gonna be so happy, I'm gonna enjoy myself, that will be the engine behind it, which will keep you going and going. So I'm very curious to hear what it is you're going to do this week, but more importantly, how will it make you feel by the end of this week? So let me know, what's the feeling when you think about, at the end of the week, I've achieved everything I want to do this week. Let me know when you're watching. And I'm gonna stay quiet for a moment, because I know I've written it down this morning actually. I'm really gonna feel on top of the world, and I feel a lot of freedom once I've achieved all my to-dos. Okay, I don't see any comments. And that's actually all I wanted to share with you this morning, because I know you're very busy. So I'm just gonna summarize it, and then I'm gonna wait for the comments at the bottom of this video. 3 tips to get things done this week. First of all, ask yourself, why am I doing this? What's my greater goal? Then, what am I gonna do? But make sure not to write down not more than 3 things each day. And then lastly, and that's basically the most important, how will I feel if I've achieved everything on my to-do list? And then once it gets rough, or once there's too much to do, just remember that feeling and it will keep you going. Thank you for watching. I'm Yvonne Dam of Amaze Yourself Coaching. I help people who are too busy with creating time, getting more energy, so they can focus on the things that really matter to them. Thanks for watching.